Once upon a time, in a small town, there lived a man named Artin. He was a quiet, solitary man who had spent his entire life in routine and repetition. Every morning, he would wake up early, put on his formal clothes, and head to work. At night, he would return to his empty home, eat a simple meal, and fall into a deep sleep. Artin had no friends, no companion. It was as if his life had lost all color. One night, on his way home, he heard soft, gentle music coming from an old café on the corner of the street. Perhaps because of his exhaustion, he felt a pull to stop for a moment and listen. He moved closer to the café and looked through the window. In the middle of the room, a couple was dancing. A man and a woman, dressed in beautiful, vibrant colors, were gliding across the floor in the warm, yellow light of the café with a tenderness and harmony that seemed almost magical. Something about the way they looked at each other mesmerized Artin. He had never felt such a thing before. It was as though he could feel the love and joy radiating from their movements, a feeling that had long been absent from his own life. The man's hand softly wrapped around the woman's waist, and the way they gazed into each other's eyes sparked a fire deep within Artin. In that moment, a woman walked past him and whispered, "You could live like this, too." Artin snapped out of his trance and looked around, but the woman was nowhere to be seen. It was as if the words had only echoed in his mind. Could I, too? He wondered. That night, Artin went home, but sleep eluded him. His mind was racing. Could he really bring that feeling back into his life? He replayed the image of that couple, filled with love and passion, over and over in his mind. The next morning, he made a decision to break free from his routines and find something that would make his heart beat faster. Weeks went by, and Artin began visiting the cafe regularly, watching others dance and searching for a way to find himself in a new world. Eventually, he signed up for a dance class. At first, it was challenging, but with each step, his heart drew closer and closer to life. Artin, the man who once lived in isolation and routine, was now soaring with every step and every turn in this new world. He was no longer alone. He was bathed in light and color, dancing in a world filled with emotion and the thrill of life. Now, this painting symbolizes the story that brought Artin back to life. Maybe, just maybe, this could be the start of your story, too.